After her mother told her that she would bake another cake, Angelica went outside to tell the babies, and she said to them that she had eaten a whole cake to herself. They didn't really believe her and said, "You couldn't have eaten a whole cake to yourself." And she says, "Well, I did." The babies then give Angelica her cookies, which she eats, and her mother comes out into the garden. And Angelica says, "If this is about the cookies, I didn't trick them or anything, they just gave them to me." And Charlotte says, "Of course they did, because you're a special girl." Sometime later in Angelica's bedroom, Charlotte tells Angelica that she is entering her in a contest for super special talented children. Angelica gets excited about this and says, of course she's going to win the contest because she is super, she is special, and she definitely is talented. Later on, they show Angelica at the contest, and she wins a trip to Cynthia Land, which I would think would be a bit like Disneyland, but only dedicated to the doll Cynthia. So anyway, she wins a trip to Cynthia Land, as well as a whole sweet shop. And it shows that she wins and Susie doesn't. Susie gets upset about this, but Angelica is pleased. Because as you know, if you are a fan of RugRats, she has a rivalry with Susie. We then see Angelica arriving at the sweet shop as she goes in and is helping herself to all these cakes and sweets, things like that. And then she starts talking to this creepy old lady who owns the sweet shop, and she only has one tooth herself. So we can assume that when she was Angelica's age, she was allowed to eat too many sweets and had to have dental work to have all of her teeth removed. But anyway, she's talking to Angelica and asks Angelica if she is going to share with her friends outside, which are the babies. So she throws some candy out to the babies, and they enjoy eating them. Angelica is then told by the old lady that she now owns the whole place. And she says, "What, I own the sweet shop?" And the lady says, "No, you own the whole chain of sweet shops." And shows her a map, which is kind of in the shape of boobies. It then shows that Angelica has become famous and is working in a factory type place, producing lots of Angelica merchandise, and the babies are working for her. We also see that Kimmy, calls Angelica a genius. We see Charlotte tell Angelica that she is proud of her and that the only thing that she likes more than corporate domination is corporate domination with her number one girl. We also see in the factory that they are busy making Angelica dolls, which look a lot like the Angelica dolls which were made in the 90s when the RugRats first came out and were at the height of its popularity. So I think that is a very clever throwback to that. But soon the machine making the dolls breaks and the whole place ends up being flooded with Angelica dollies. It then shows Angelica waking up, and we discover that the whole thing was a dream. Charlotte has made the cake and offers Angelica a piece. This really scares Angelica, and she says, "All I wanted was one piece of cake." But then there's factories and sweet shops and Angelica dolls everywhere and faces on the pens. No, 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 I didn't want that. And she runs off screaming, leaving her mother wondering what is going on. I think this is a really good episode, and it shows things from Angelica's perspective. It shows just how sad Angelica really is, because her mother never spends any time with her and cares more about work than she does her. I think Angelica knows this deep down, and it makes her really sad. So she had to invent this dream to actually get what she wants, which is her mother to spend time with her. So that definitely has a sad tone to it. But in the dream, she invented her perfect world, which involves where she gets to eat whatever she wants without being told no. She owns her own sweet shop. She has the babies working for her, and her mother is able to spend time with her. So you get to see things from Angelica's perspective in this episode. The episode shows that Angelica is not just some mean brat of a bully, that she does actually have feelings, and the only way that she behaves the way she does is because of her mother's lack of interest in her. Drew does love her, and she loves him, but she also wants a mother that loves her as well, and she wants her mum to spend time with her. So that is kind of sad in a way. But the episode was really funny and fun to watch. And it's clever how it shows things from Angelica's perspective. Her dream was pretty crazy because she wouldn't have been able to do all those things in real life. But she created her ideal world, and I think the episode is very clever. Overall, I really like this episode and I think it is a lot of fun. Okay, so that's my video. That's my RugRats video and my episode review. It was a review for the episode Piece of Cake. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and interesting in some way. Definitely go and check the episode out because it is a really good one. It's funny too. I would highly recommend watching it. It's not one of my favourites, but I do enjoy watching it. So go check it out. That's my video and my review. I hope that you enjoyed it. So please post sweet comments, like and subscribe. Do not dislike or post any mean comments because that's not very nice at all. And if you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all. Goodbye, have a great day, and I will see you next time. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, have a fantastic day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.